When I think about Stephanie, there are three words that come to mind. She is a faith-driven woman. She is determined to be excellent at anything that she does. And the third thing is just someone who's joyful.
Stephanie has this kind of energy, this beauty, this gift that transcends the human body. We have been through so many seasons of life and so many parts of our career journeys, and Stephanie's the most loyal, trusted friend I could ever meet.
I met Stephanie on the first day of class at Baruch. I thought she was in my seat, and by the time you blink, 30 years have gone by. For the good times and the bad, she's there, and she keeps it 100% honest with me. She's a loving, caring friend, great person all around.
Stephanie and I share Baruch pride, and we are both so highly impacted by the power of Baruch as an educational institution. For Stephanie, the power of community and the importance of having access to quality education is very, very important. And Baruch embodies that.
Stephanie is someone who's very conscious of the privilege of being on Wall Street, and she goes out of her way to share that privilege with students at Baruch. The relationships and the network and the confidence that she had going from Baruch to Goldman Sachs is the foundation upon which she built this great career. I saw Stephanie rise at Goldman from vice president to partner, and there's nothing behind that but her brilliance and incredibly hard work. At Goldman, she was a leader in the Black community. Every time she gets career advancement, she takes tons of people with her, and that's really remarkable as a leader. I'm so proud of what she did there, and then seeing her move to BlackRock. Wherever you put her, she delivers without any question at all.
Stephanie took a leap of faith and joined my organization's board and has been a true asset to helping us basically take our organization to the next level. She's someone who's willing to ride or die with you when it comes to making decisions. And that is the type of leader you want, someone who's willing to give you levels of wisdom and be able to have those straightforward, courageous conversations.
Stephanie, when we met in the lobby of the hotel in Beijing, you and I were talking about the importance of resilience, about facing careers' ups and downs, and getting your advice on how we navigate all of that was incredibly valuable. So thank you, Stephanie, for your mentorship.
Stephanie is a reminder to me that there are really good people in this world. She's a person who gives back. It's what can I do, or how can I help, or how can I make this happen? She's just an inspiration. Stephanie, I'm very grateful to be able to share in this celebration of your achievements. You're generous, you're giving, you're caring, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Stephanie, congratulations. I know you always like to be thinking about others, but this is your moment. We're here to celebrate you. Love you.
You are a living historical example for other women and people of color of what is possible. Thank you for all that you have done for us.
Congratulations. I could not be happier for you, and I could not be happier for Baruch for an amazing alumna that they have in you.
Good evening, everyone. It is truly an honor and a privilege to introduce my dear friend and colleague, Stephanie Smith. Stephanie and I met in early 2021, but I am certain that our paths have crossed long before our time together at BlackRock. I was 8 months into my role at the firm, and I wanted to make sure that she felt seen and supported, but more importantly, that she was comfortable with her decision to leave Goldman Sachs after such an illustrious 20-year career where she rose to its elite partner ranks in 2018 to join BlackRock as Managing Director and Chief Operating Officer of BlackRock's Equity Private Markets. But little did I know that we would become fast friends. In her current role, she is responsible for the daily oversight and business operations for private markets, equity investing at BlackRock, which encompasses direct private equity, real estate, as well as secondaries. And she also serves on several executive committees. Now, I would describe Stephanie as a formidable and inspirational leader who has agency and followership. And as I always say, Steph is a force to be reckoned with. She is a constructive disruptor who consistently demonstrates what I would define as unrelenting straight talk. In other words, she tells it like it is. She is firm about her core values and beliefs and consistently holds herself to a high standard. So let's be clear, she has set the bar to where it's supposed to be. Stephanie is one of the most impressive individuals that I've come across in recent years. She is unflappable, a woman of substance, with unshakable character and integrity. But what I admire most about Stephanie is the love and care that she has for her family. You are so deserving of this recognition and so much more, my friend. It is my belief that we are all meant to shine. Continue shining your light on the world as it inspires others to do exactly the same. It is my distinct pleasure to present Stephanie Smith with the Distinguished Alumna Award.
Good evening, everyone. I stand before you tonight with a profound sense of humility and gratitude as I accept this award from Baruch College. First, thank you, Dr. Wu and Helen Mills, and everyone in the Baruch family who considered me for this recognition. I must be honest with you, when I first got the invitation for this award from Dr. Wu, two thoughts immediately popped in my head. One, would this be interpreted like Barack Obama getting the Nobel Peace Prize? Or, did they get the right person? You know that there are two Stephanie Smiths at Goldman Sachs and there are two Stephanie Smiths at BlackRock. To be clear, I'm Stephanie P. Smith. Just want to make sure that the award was given to the right person. But I wouldn't be here tonight unless I said thank you to Michelle, to the one and only Michelle Gatson-Williams, for joining me tonight. It is so humbling to have someone like you presenting me with an award. And for those of you that haven't had the joy of getting to know Michelle yet, she's Global Head of Diversity, an award-winning diversity executive, author, philanthropist with more than 25 years of experience and an advocate for equality. And it's an honor for me to call you friend. I'm so proud to be a part of the rich tapestry of Baruch and the Baruch alumni. So much of who we are is based on who we surround ourselves with. And I couldn't be prouder to have the Baruch community with me as a testament of our character, intelligence, and resilience. Reflecting on my time at Baruch, I'm reminded of the countless memories, experiences, and lessons that have sculpted my journey since stepping foot on that campus. Each lecture, every discussion, all of the friendships I've forged, and all of Baruch, it's left an indelible mark on my life, instilling several core values that I continue to abide by today. Strength of community, the power of vision, and resilience. For me, the lesson of resilience started on my very first day when trying to register for classes. Seriously, trying to get through the process in 1992, where they gave us index cards, you flipped through a thick book that was mailed to you, and you created several schedules, stood in line for hours, only to go to the bursar and hear that classes filled. And to do it over and over and over again. You had to be resilient. My generation, we were tough. I have so many stories about my time at Baruch. You heard on my first day of class, it was Psychology 101. a stranger came up to me accusing me of sitting in the wrong seat. You see, the seats in the auditorium on 23rd Street at the time were assigned alphabetically for attendance. It was 8 a.m. on a Monday. I neither had the will to talk or the patience to suffer through this ridiculous conversation. So with my spicy New York attitude and Jamaican wit, I told him he was mad and blind. That stranger, Keith Hellstone, is here tonight. Keith has become one of my best friends to this day and is with me tonight. Yes, he stuck around. Just like the first day of school, maybe he is mad or blind. The one thing continues, though, to be a constant in our relationship: I am always right. To my Black Rock community, I wouldn't be here without you. Many of you joining me tonight, I'm trying not to get choked up now, having only been there for almost 3 years, for you to be my family, it is an honor and a privilege to look and to see so many of you. You've inspired me, you've challenged me, whether I wanted to or not, and ultimately you make me better every day. To our Black Rock founders, Larry and Rob, your vision drew me to this community after spending 20 years at Goldman Sachs. To Edwin, thank you for seeing something in me and believing that we could do it. To Brent, we're gonna do it. We have to. Thank you for the opportunities for me to use my talents and the honor of working alongside such amazing people. My parents taught me very early on the power of spoken words and the power of dreams and vision. There's a quote that says, "Change the way you look at things and you will change the things you look at." Change the way you look at things and you will change the things you look at. As a first-generation immigrant from Jamaica, West Indies, the first in my family to go to college, my journey can be summed up in a single word: vision. My parents saw a better life in the US and gave up their dreams for their 3 babies. Growing up, all I knew was what I saw: doctors, lawyers, teachers, nurses, all noble careers, but that was not my calling. I was unsettled, like butter in a hot skillet. I didn't know what I was supposed to be, I just knew it wasn't that. So what do you do when you don't know what to do? You try. First, I was an accounting major. Scott, believe it or not. Nope, didn't do it. You change your mind. Then I became a marketing major. Getting closer. You graduate, you try again. You take one job, that wasn't it. You change your mind and you try what you've never seen before: Wall Street. My punchline is simple: I am not any more special than you. I am not the exception. Instead, I am. I am this room. I am all of you. I am what I see, and what I see is excellence and promise and hope. Thank you to my parents, Cecil and Gerda Henry, for your unwavering support and vision. They saw the many possibilities in an undeveloped child and instilled in her the courage, the faith, and determination to just try. Dust herself off and try again. My dad, who is here tonight, hey Dad. If you don't know who he is, just look for my smile. It's around here. He taught me, and frankly, for many years, the side joke in my family is that I worked at Goldman Sachs for 20 years, now I'm at BlackRock as Chief Operating Officer. When I talk about vision and being able to see what you don't understand, for many years my parents, my dad especially, thought I was a bank teller. And frankly, I'm sure he thought tonight I was getting the Oscars. But regardless, what that has taught me is no matter what I do, he will always be proud of me if I live a life of generosity, to serve, to give back, and always to remember. Thank you to my brothers, Steve and Jeff, my sons, Michael and William, and colleagues who have become friends. Too many to name tonight, otherwise I will get in trouble. And finally, to my best friend and partner, forever and a day is never long enough to thank you for absorbing my 100,000 words every day after work. I am what I see right now in this moment, and I hold my breath and I'm taking it all in. I feel respected and I feel loved. In closing, as I look around this room and reflect on my journey, I'm reminded of the importance of taking risk, embracing challenges, and never being afraid to fail. It is through these experiences that we grow and learn and ultimately achieve success. I often say my career and my personal life is nothing like I planned, but everything it was meant to be. I am learning to be comfortable with uncertainty, remaining open to the unexpected, and to be brave enough to say yes and keep trying. To the current students, remember to have a vision for the unexpected. View moments where you build your resilience as ultimate wins and reinvest in your community with every chance you can get. It is where you will draw strength from. To everyone here today, thank you. Thank you for seeing me, supporting me, and inspiring me to be and to share my authentic self to the world every day. Winston Churchill said it best: success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Thank you.